Hey you guys, today I am back with a hand lettering tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how I hand letter and some of the tricks that I use and what I think about while I'm hand lettering. So the materials that you're going to want to use, first is watercolor paper, and the reason I use that is because it doesn't bleed through like normal paper, and I have more of like a gliding on the paper with my pen. And then I'm also using Tombow brush pens. Those are my favorite brush pens because they just are really easy to use for me. I'm a lefty, so sometimes it can smudge, but I just have to go slow with it. And then that's about it. You just need to have a pen, and you can even start off by using a Crayola pen. That's actually how I first started. And then once you get better, just use a different type of dual brush pen. Okay, so you're first going to want to hold the pen differently than you would normally hold it. It's kind of weird because the reason you do this is to get a thickened downstroke and a thinner upstroke. But if you're just writing normally, you're going to have some trouble with these kinds of pens. So you're going to want to hold it differently. Just figure out, kind of experiment on how you want to do that. It took me a while to figure out how I wanted to hold it differently. But after I did it, it ended up being really easy, and it's a lot better for me now. So the next thing you want to think about is the pressure of your down and up strokes. So as you can see here, I'm using a Tombow dual brush pen, and I'm going super slow, and I'm putting more pressure when I'm going down, and then less pressure as I'm going up. So that just helps to get that calligraphy effect. And you can actually practice this by just writing regularly and then thickening the downstrokes after. And I've done that before, and that actually has helped me a lot, but I wanted to get better at just doing down and up strokes. So you just keep practicing that, and you'll eventually see the results. It gets better. This next tip took me a while to figure out. It's the size of your letters. So not all of the letters are going to be the same size. Some of them are going to be a little smaller than others. As you can see here, I did my E right there a little bit smaller than the rest of them, and that just helps add some dimension and just makes it look a little nicer. It took me so long to figure this out. I just thought they're all the same, but after watching a bunch of different tutorials and figuring out for myself, I realized that they're going to be different sizes, and it looks really nice. So this next tip is to actually not use cursive. I think some people think that hand lettering is the same thing as cursive, but it's actually really different. Cursive is connected without stopping, as you can see. And when I'm doing this, I'm lifting my pen up after each letter. You're going to want to keep your letters a little more rounded as well, so it's not going to look as cursive-y. So this next tip is going to up your lettering game, and it's connecting the lines together. You're going to want to do it in a way where you're connecting it with like a longer line than normal. So you're going to see that there's that line connection. I'll just point a little bit of arrows to it so you can see what I'm talking about. But they're not going to be connected really short. They're going to have a little bit of a line to it. And yeah, so that one is a little bit hard to show, but as you keep practicing, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So my next tip for you is to go slow, and I have a really hard time doing this myself. I'm always seeing videos on Instagram of people doing their hand lettering, and it's super fast, and then that makes me want to go fast. But you just need to take the time and go slow, so it just looks a lot better, and you can have a little bit less flaws, and it just looks nice. So my last tip for you guys is to practice. Your girl has not gotten this good just from doing it a couple times. I have practiced so much and it really does help. You can see a difference after a while. You're going to want to practice your letters, so just write your letter, like letter A, like a bunch of times, and then go to B, all through the alphabet, so you can see what you want to change and what looks good, and just how to do each letter, because that is a big key in hand lettering. I'm hoping you learned something from this video. I would love if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more of these types of videos. I love creating them and it's been really fun. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.